What's going on, everybody? I am the Kilted Cajun. Welcome back to my channel. And tonight, I thought it was going to be a nice, relaxing night. I was going to stream and do all kinds of just relaxing stuff. And then I decided to get on the internet and look at articles because, hey, I haven't made a video in a few days. Let's see what's going on the internets, the interwebs, the stupid people. And I found this from Bounding into Comics, and I thought, oh my god, why? Coming to you from Bounding into Comics, YouTuber Night Ninja uses concept art to argue that Black Adam has a woke agenda. Are you ready, folks? It has a woke agenda. Get ready. Fans know the casting of Aldous Hodge as Hawkman and Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone in Black Adam flies in the face of the source material, but fewer might be aware that wasn't so with the concept art. Okay. It also wasn't so with the actual characters like in the comics and stuff. I wonder if he knows what concept art is. Like I'm not talking not JB Augustine, but Night Ninja. So at this stage, the comics were used as the primary reference, which YouTuber and cinema commenter Ninja Knight proves in his recent video. I'm not going to his video because I already feel stupid after I read this article. Below is Night Ninja's adjoining an original Instagram post showing the evolution of the Justice Society and the concept from concept to screen because, that's what happens. Okay? If you're not aware of this, I'm sure you are because you are all intelligent people. I'm not going to finish that thought because I was going to make a snarky comment. I don't want to insult people. I just insult myself and people that talk like this. So concept art. It's art for a concept. From concept art to finished product, generally very vastly different things. But see, as you can see, the key differences are Hawkman and Cyclone. No, that would be incorrect. There's another difference here. It's the costumes from Dr. Fate and Black Adam. Black Adam? Atom Smasher. Whoa! Are depicted as their usual Caucasian selves, and Dr. Fate went from full costume to Pierce Brosnan. Okay, like, did you watch the movie? Because Pierce Brosnan is actually wearing, when he puts the helmet on, he's wearing a different costume altogether. The tokenization. See, this is the Night Ninja, the Ninja Knight. Whatever the hell this idiot's name is. The tokenization and race swapping of Hawkman and Cyclone, as evidenced by the concept art and long histories of the characters, are the primary reason that Black Adam movie can lick my balls. Fuck this movie. Don't support it. The woman who is playing Cyclone says she's a trans man who goes by pronouns. Okay, so if the only reason you're calling any piece of entertainment woke is because, oh no, they race swapped, oh no, they race swapped Hawkman, oh no, that's not what woke means, you fucking idiot. That's not what it means. Yes, I curse, I get irritated by this because I've seen people go after Eric July with his ISOM comics, saying that, oh, you have a black character in there, so obviously it's woke. You have a woman in there, so obviously it's woke. No, that's not what woke means. It has nothing to do with the characters in and of themselves. It is the story. It is how you portray those characters. It is the message, as the drinker puts it, the message in the story itself that is woke. And it's what the people are tired of. This movie, the closest thing they had to any sort of underlying message is that good and evil is not so black and white as everyone. It's not so cut and dry. There is nuance to it in a ends justify the means sort of way. This movie is not woke. It's fun. Some people call it mindless entertainment. They call it a popcorn flick. They call it numerous other things. Story, bad acting, whatever. It's The Rock playing The Rock dressed up as Black Adam. All those things, everyone can have their opinion, but no, Night Ninja, this movie is not woke. We want to, like, people like myself and others, that I follow on YouTube and other little toxic masculinity bullshit, we are fighting against the ideological changes in our entertainment, the things we're just sick and tired of. We have been watching white people, black people, brown people, yellow, orange, purple, pink, polka dot, men, women, whatever, in our entertainment for decades and never had a problem with it. I'm talking with my hands and I'm not even on fucking video. Oh my lord. One of my favorite characters in sci-fi cinematic history is Ellen Ripley from the Alien series. Sarah Connor was pretty badass as well. Today, if that came out, somebody would be screaming that's woke, even though we still have Metroid and Bayonetta 3 is out there, and apparently it's quite popular. These are franchises that have been going long and strong with strong female characters. Hawkman's black, so they made Green Lantern black in the cartoons and the comic books, and nobody cared. People wanted to run their mouths and just say they prefer. You can prefer one version over another, but just changing the character's gender or race does not automatically make it woke. It can scare someone into thinking that you're going to follow through with the agenda, with the message that goes along with those checkbox changes. But Black Adam didn't have any of that shit. Now, he says Cyclone, the woman playing Cyclone, says she's a trans man. So, okay, so you don't want to, all right. It goes by they, them. Okay, so you want to know what wasn't in the movie? Anything about that. You know what? You want to know what was not in the promotional material? Anything about that. There was nothing in the promotional material. Okay, there wasn't really. Oh, Lord, what did I do? Oh, we just went to Instagram. I don't want to look at this dude. I don't want to see this person's Instagram. Let's see. HBO Max's Green Lantern show is being developed. Can we back up, please? Ooh. Okay, I kind of like that. Jon Stewart. All right, I'll take a Jon Stewart. What happened? Hold on a second. I want to get back to that article. There we go. Oops, my bad. See, this is the level of professionalism that I have. The tokenization and race swapping of Hawkman and Cyclone as evidenced by the concept art and long histories of the characters. Yeah, we already read that. Fuck this show. Yeah, whatever. On Hawkman, Night Ninja notes the Northman actor Alexander Skarsgård was allegedly a favorite to play the I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to try. Thanagarian in the beginning, which would have been more comic accurate. Okay. Sure. His character was thoroughly enjoyable. I think the actor did a fantastic job. What's his name? They set it up here in the top, didn't they? Aldous Hodge. I think Aldous Hodge did a fantastic job as Hawkman. Sorry. And what's her name? Quintessa Swindell. I hate to say this, but I don't think she was in the movie all enough to make any sort of difference. If there's another movie with her in it as Cyclone, hey, cool, more power to you. Let's, wouldn't mind it. Let's see. It's not that Night Ninja is opposed to a Black Hawkman. No, I'm pretty sure I think he is. He would just rather see a new alter ego aside from Carter Hall, whom actor Aldous Hodge plays. Wait a minute. Excuse me? Hold on. Carter Hall. Let's go ahead and look that. We're going to do this on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Carter Hall, Hawkman. Let's see what we got in the comics. So let's go check out these images, shall we? Is Carter Hall... Okay. I guess Carter Hall is not dark complected. So, what do we got here? Let's go back to this. It's not that he's opposed to it, whom actor Aldous plays. This fact, he says, proves Johnson isn't really listening to the fans. Oh, I guess Dwayne Johnson. When he does a race swap they didn't want. What? What fans were screaming to the top of the rafters about a race swap they didn't want? Watch the movie. What you have to remember, and like I said earlier in this video, just because you race swap and gender swap a character does not automatically make it woke. It has to come along with those ideological changes. You can have a piece of entertainment, a comic book adaptation, a video game adaptation, or whatever sort of story. Like, let's say we'll take a comic book adaptation, pick one, and the characters look the same. The skin tone is the same. The dangly bits are exactly the same from beginning to end. However, they change the backstory to be more... I guess they changed the story and everything about the characters to where whatever female character in it is overwhelmingly dominant over the male or never has to struggle. Everyone loves them. That is essentially a Mary Sue, like Ray Palpatine. I mean, yeah. It's more of the story over the character changes. The story is all about it. The message is what it is. Just because you change the gender or race of a character does not automatically make it woke. I say this movie's not woke. I enjoyed it. There's no underlying message. It was entertainment for the sake of entertainment. It was a bunch of superpowered metahumans, demigods, whatever, beating the teetotal crap out of each other for roughly, hour and a half, because there was 30 minutes or whatever. What is it, a 2 hour? Yeah, it was 2 hours. There's a bunch of superheroes beating each other up. Thoroughly entertaining. I don't know, like, on track to do better than first projected. Good, because we want another one. We want this to continue. Superman returns to the DCEU. Yep, we all know that. If you don't know that by now, you've been living under a rock. How are you doing today? It's just this statement right here. It's not that he's not opposed to it. Let's see. The fact says proves Johnson. Nope. Sorry. Not only do we have to fight. I'm going to get back on track to what I was talking about before. I hope you make it this far. Wow. So the tokenization of race swapping is what makes it woke. No, I think you're wrong. We, as a looking for entertainment, just for the sake of entertainment, with no underlying story, just give us a good, well-written story. We fight back against the woke crowd, against the Disney, against all these ideological changes. But we also have to fight back against this hyperbolic bullshit where there are lunatics on both sides, far right, far left, whatever. And when it comes to our entertainment, we need that happy medium. We need to fight back against people like this because they're no different. One side is no different than the other when it comes to actively searching, reaching across the Grand Canyon for something like this to claim that this movie's trash because it's woke. It's like, no. If you want to argue that the story was slow paced and didn't make any sense, sure, that's fine. If you thought the acting was, subpar, that's fine. But no, I'm going to fight back against this because you're looking for something that doesn't exist. It's not there. In other words, I highly recommend going to see Black Adam. It was thoroughly entertaining. Play matinee prices, but I thought, yeah, I have a whole review up. Go check that out. If you made it this far, I thank you very much. I am the Guilty Cajun. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike. Hey, do all that nifty stuff. Share this with your friends to torture them too. I hope to see you on the next one. Good night.